our businesses, which is our path to prosperity. How about that?
There you go.
Yeah, we gotta get focused on those. All right, so on those. All right, so we got a few people in the house. We have Miss Peachy Hooker, which is awesome. So okay girl, I think it was okay girl that joined. I started following her, and so we've been liking each other's stuff. So okay, you have to tell me your name again, so I can call you by name, or we'll just say okay girl. Okay girl. But I'm trying to, okay, so I'm finding my notes from when we met. Y'all, if y'all don't know, we meet every week. Kim and I meet every week on Wednesday to prepare for you guys, to prepare for today, because we get excited. Okay, Sherry. Sherry's in the house. All right. Okay, girl, it's Sherry. But yeah, so we get together on Wednesdays to prepare. So I'm furiously taking notes, and Kim is taking notes, and we have our planning notebooks that we work through. So we get ready for y'all. So let's see what we were talking about. I can't read my notes.
No.
I was trying to make sure I had 2 capital G's, and that just went sideways. Okay, so I'm
gonna pop off.
We're gonna pop off. She's gonna pop off real quick. I'm gonna add Gigi. We'll chat for a minute. So Kim, don't go anywhere. We're gonna bring you back. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
See you in just a minute. All right. Let's switch technology. All right. Boom. Let's add Miss Gigi and see what we got going on a Saturday morning. All right. Hi.
Hello. Y'all didn't tell me you wanted me to do this. I was just coming in to support. I'm like, wait, what? I'm not. No, I'm in the bed.
We are impromptu. We are, Saturday mornings, you never know what's going to come your way on a Saturday morning. So
listen, I'm in the bed.
That's all right. That is perfectly all right. Always looking cute. I love that. Awesome.
Look, I had to throw something on. I'm literally in the bed.
Well, look, I won't keep you, but Kim and I are fans. So we both are in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
We've known each other for years, but just met in person last year when I moved here.
Okay.
But we've really gotten into the whole yarn arts thing.
Good.
And she's a fan and wanted to ask a question of you. Now, she's
at
her regular JOB, so I'm doing the quick little question.
Mm-hmm.
But her question for you was, what motivates you? We've been looking at what you've had going on this week, popping in on lives between you and Adela and your takeover the other day. But one of the questions she had was, what motivates you?
Motivates me in what regard? To knit, to
with business and life in general, because it all overlaps, right? It all intersects and connects at a certain point when you're
pretty much. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know that I do anything just because it's business. I'm merely being me.
Right.
So what you get is 200% me. And I think that's what people are navigating towards. Right. I always get that, oh, Gigi, you keep it so real, or Gigi, you're so authentic. I'm just me. Like, I'm not, right. I don't have any plan. 9 times out of 10, I roll over. I look up, I'm like, okay, I need to post something on Instagram. And it really is whatever I'm feeling right here and now. Now, I will, as far as like pictures and stuff, when I put on something that I made, I often take a million pictures to get 1 or 2 that I like. So I always have those readily handy. But my captions are really based on whatever is happening. Like in the here and now. I probably need to get better, but I'm not a scheduler. Like, you're getting me in the moment. You're getting me with whatever I'm feeling. Hey, M. And I really feel like if people focus more on bringing themselves to the table instead of what they think people want,
right?
Or instead of trying to emulate the next one, be you, and your people are going to come to you.
Absolutely.
So I don't know that there's necessarily. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
The boy is.
He needs your attention.
Yeah, he's after something.
Okay.
I don't know that I'm necessarily motivated by anything other than keeping myself together, and I really focus on that which makes me happy, and Nitty really makes me happy. And this community, what, baby? I'm sorry, guys, hold on.
No,
is something under there? I'm sorry,
I
give me
feel
2
the
seconds.
same way. Kim and I always talk about that, we can be a little silly, a little crazy, but we're always just being ourselves. It's too hard to try to be somebody else.
And everybody else is taken.
Well, right.
It's no sense in trying to be who you're not.
That is so true. That is so true.
But if I had to say I had an ultimate goal, like I say, my dream job is to travel all over the place and visit all of these different fiber events throughout the world, and bring it back. That would be a dream. But outside of that, you're just giving 100% me.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
To us, we love it, so we receive it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, so one last question. I'm gonna let you get back into bed and just watch your comfort zone.
Yes.
In or out? Do you pull your yarn from the inside or the outside? And why?
Inside, because for me, on the outside, it tends to roll away, and when I have gunner, that turns into a thing. Okay. And I don't want to have to put him out, so I always pull from the inside because it tends to stay where it is. When you pull, for me anyway, when you pull from the outside, it makes it mobile and it starts rolling around. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got to keep Gunner, out of trouble. So
right, he don't want to be homeless. So,
Gigi, thank you.
You're welcome.
But I love the fact that you just dove right in with the impromptu. We're good for that. So thank you for rolling with us this morning.
You're welcome.
All right, lay back down. Get
yes. Okay.
We'll bring Kim back on and chat some more. So hang on. Don't, listen, learn.
I'll be here. I'll be here. All right. Take care. Bye.
All right. Let's see if we can get Miss Kim back on the line. Hold on 2 seconds. Isn't technology great? We had a chance to have Miss Gigi pop on and share some pearls of wisdom with us. So that was super awesome. I appreciate that she, dove in just like that. All right, we got Kim back. How cool was that?
Very cool. Thank you so much, Gigi. Gigi is like my ultimate favorite person on here, and it is primarily because she's a Jersey girl.
I'm jealous.
I mean, you're my favorite too.
Oh, okay.
You're my favorite too. But Gigi is a Jersey girl, and Jersey girls are the best in the world, per the T-shirt says at our at the Seaside Heights booth. So Jersey girls best in the world. The rest of y'all are cool, but Jersey girls are the best.
All right, so in or out, right? That's our question. So if you pop on live with us, just be ready to answer. Are you in or you out? That's gonna be our question. So it'll reappear.
We got answers out there.
Huh?
We got a few answers out there. So a few insides.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna have to look, right? Because I'm trying to look at the camera and then look at the the comments, right? Okay. So we have a couple of more questions. If we get some of our other favorites on, some of the folks that we've been following and we've chatted about this Wednesday was the Yarn Yogi. We were hoping she could join, but Angie's in Roswell this morning. So if you don't follow her, make sure you go out and follow the Traveling Yarn Yogi. So this is a little bit of a segue. So she's going to be at Hooker's Night Out here in Atlanta on next Saturday. So she's going to have Pearl parked outside, And I'm super excited because breaking news, I'm going to be there too. So I get to meet Angie. That's going to be super exciting. For those of y'all that don't know, she also works with us full time, but you know, in this crafting thing, I'll get a chance to meet her. So Kim, are you coming? Are you coming to Hooker's Night Out?
Unfortunately, I will not be able to make it.
Oh man. All right, well, we're gonna have to get you at the next one. I'm pretty sure that Stacy is going to do other events. I think the first one went really well. I missed that one too. So I'll come back and report back, and then you'll have to do the next one too.
Sounds good. I will definitely be there.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Then we also talked about Gigi, who was on earlier. So glad that she joined us. And then Gregory Stitch, he came on. He was on last week. We didn't get him featured, but he did comment and participate, which was awesome. He's been, I think, one of Kim's favorites also. So you had a question for him. If he watches, he can answer for us later, right?
Yes.
And then Lola Bean Yarn. Miss Adela is a favorite of mine, so you'll hear us talk about those folks as well. A local celebrity that I like, I met when I went into the Craftivist in Edgewood, was Vincent of Vesuvio's Craft. So he's a favorite of mine as well because he was just so welcoming over at the shop. And I love his aesthetic fall colors. They're awesome. So who else do you follow or do you like in the yarn arts world that, you know, just gets you?
So I have quite a few people, especially, I think I've heard Gigi say this a couple of times, and I believe there are some other crafters on here that have said the same thing. I am a YouTube graduate. Or, you know what? I'm in my first year or second year of YouTube. So YouTube has been my friend. It has helped me create certain things that, and it's so funny. I meant to wear my scarf today and left it at home. I got a little discombobulated. Hey, Frank. But I go on YouTube and there is Little John. There is Sunray.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh my goodness, Vanessa you know what? Forgive me because I know that, you know, once you subscribe and it's like phone numbers. I don't remember phone numbers anymore. Ask me to call one of my kids. I'll be like, I don't remember the number. So that's how I am with names. And I am so sorry. It's nothing against the people because I love their.
That's all right. You'll have to share. You'll have to share a link on IG. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, definitely will. But I am a YouTube junkie, and that's where I get a lot of my stuff from. And then I come out here and follow them on Instagram if they're out here.
Okay.
Them are overseas.
Say that again.
A lot of them are overseas, so they're not in the US.
True. Okay, but you said some local folks that you like. So Disturbing the Fleece.
Disturbing the Fleece. Yes, she is. So Disturbing the Fleece, I met her at Stitches.
Yes.
And her spirit, oh my gosh, she's infectious.
Yeah.
If you are a knitter, because unfortunately I am not proficient at knitting. I do knit, but I'm not proficient. I box actually. I don't knit, I box. So with that being said, I met her and she's like, oh, we're going to have a KAL. And I was like, oh, what is that? And she's like, oh, it's a knit along. And I'm like, oh, cool, I'm going to join. And she's like, oh, well, if you don't knit, then I don't think that this is going to be something that you can do. And I was like, oh. So, you know, I took that as a personal challenge. I'm going to do it. Got on there the first week and I was like, oh, okay, I could do this. Yeah. Second, we're doing good. The third week, she was like, and that's when the boxing started. And I was like, yeah, you right.
Yeah,
You're right. I see somebody knitted Fatima shawl. She has some beautiful work. She is definitely a beautiful spirit.
right.
Her, we bumped heads the first day we met, which was great because I love to spar. I should have been a fencer because I
Now,
love to spar.
it was interesting, but it was funny and it was fun. I got to see it in living color. All right, then you also okay, and where you met her was in the booth for another one of our local yarn shop owners.
Neighborhood Fibers.
Huh? No,
Neighborhood Fibers.
Heart and Spirit.
Heart and Spirit. Yes.
Yeah, she was selling Neighborhood Fibers, but her shop is Heart and Spirit. So you've been over there. So what do you like about her shop?
I like that it's quaint. I can't say a whole lot because I don't remember. It's been a while back.
Okay.
And the reason why I said I don't remember is because I've been to some other shops since then.
Right.
And I think I'm starting to meld them all together.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I'm one of those, she changes her underwear, and if they're not the same color as they was the day before, I don't know what color they are.
Girl.
I know. Today, I told you today is TMI day. It's because they got me up early this morning. Coming to work.
We amongst family. It's all right. No worries. So let's see who else. Lady Di Yarns. I'll have more to share on Lady Di Yarns later on today. So make sure you look at my stories and my feed. But Diane from Lady Di Yarns is just amazing, fabulous. So check her out as well. I'm trying to think of who else is coming to mind right now. Anybody else on your mind? All right, we guys in the comments, tell us who are your favorite yarn artists, right? Who are you guys following? Who do you love? Who have you been enjoying? Who's inspired you? Who's challenged you? All of those good things.
So I'm one of those friends that anytime the friend says something, I think of a song. And so you said, who do you love? And I instantly heard LL Cool J. Who do you love? Girl, I'm in love with you. Yeah, I'm not going to sing the rest because I'm not there vocally, but but that's what I heard in my head.
Right. Exactly. All right, let's see. So, yeah, I know, right? Music is so intertwined in everything we do. All right, so what else do we have for today? I have some exciting news. So Kim, you haven't seen these in person yet, but my 2 newest journals came out, and I think did I grab? Oh, I did. Okay. So this one.
Sweet.
Yep, she's online, and I got her in a box today. All things in moderation, except for yarn. Boom.
Okay.
She's got curly, wavy hair. And then this one is for all my pretty girls, right? Pretty Girls Pearl. Oh, I got a glare. Pretty Girls Pearl, and their Tunisian doesn't curl. Hello, because they are cute like that, right? So these are for the pretty girls. Y'all know who you are. So those are the 2 newest ones. So they're in. They're ready.
Ooh.
All right.
We got a few more people to try. Thank you.
Okay. All right, let's see. Who do we have? All right. So
Sweet.
Love Twist Fiber Studio. Okay, I haven't heard of them. Cameo Yarns, Expression Fiber Arts. Have to check them out too. Okay. Alex Creates. I feel like I've heard of Alex Creates. What about you, Kim?
I think so too.
Okay.
I have to definitely go and see because I might have, like I told you, I probably subscribed and don't know who the person is. Yeah,
right.
Very big on that. Very big on. And you know what, guys? I will say this: if you ever see me out in the street and I see your pictures, please say hello to me. I may have a dazed look on my face, but please say hello because a lot of times you know, yeah.
Right. We're in our own little zone, yeah, we definitely want to meet people. So please. Let's see.
Mitchell said Mitchell's Creations. Okay, I'm gonna go check you out, Mitchell. And I see.
So I'm gonna say myself.
I know. There was a question for you, Vern, about the dreadlock hair.
I know who. Okay, so I know who asked about that one. Okay, so Lene, I put a poll out and I had asked what I should do next, and I got 2 responses. So one said turquoise with braids and purple with dreads, or vice versa. So the colors were turquoise and purple, and the option was a woman with dreads. So I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. I have been trying to figure out how to make the dreadlock image so that you can tell that they're locks with the style of, digital art that I'm doing. So that one is a little bit of a challenge. I was working last night. I got my purple and my turquoise colors just right. So I do have a purple and turquoise cover coming. She does not have dreads. But I have that's in the works, so I'm getting close. You know what, Lene, you have been awesome with testing my pattern for me. So please go to her page and check out the pattern that she tested for me, but then also all of her other stuff because it's fabulous. Now the question is, Gregory, you're online, you are here. Do you have 2 minutes to pop on and answer a question for Kim? She has a question for you.
I will pop off.
Let's see. Are you up to join live for just a second? We had Gigi pop on. We had to wait for her to get dressed because we couldn't take the show all the way to the left and have her naked online. But are you up to pop on for just a second? Let me know. So we'll wait and see what his answer is. Oh, yes, he said sure. Kim, you got
I'm going to pop off.
Granted. All right, you hop off. I'm going to add Gregory on real quick. And let's see what we get here. Hold on 1 second, Gregory. I'm getting ready to add you. Okay, adding now. Let's see what happens. This is a great Saturday morning.
Good morning.
Oh, my gosh. Hi. Oh, look at you. The hooks are
Hi.
How are you?
Hi.
I'm so excited. So Kim is a fan. I'm a fan. You joined us last week and participated.
I did.
Did you get some sleep last night?
No. No, I did a little bit. Like, cause I was in the middle of like working on an order last night, and I was just crocheting, and like. I see, because yesterday was a long day.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Since it was such a long day, let me have a little drink really quick. And so I ended up having like just one. Actually, I didn't even finish it. So I took like maybe 3 sips.
Okay.
Like, and like next thing I know, I'm like crocheting, and I'm just like. And I was like, wait a minute, I gotta finish this, but I'm just like, I just wanna. And I ended up like just falling asleep.
Yep. Oh man, that's awesome. All right, well, we're not gonna keep you because I see the hooks are flying, and I know you got a lot to do today. But
you are so
coming on on Wednesdays, we plan for our Saturday conversations. So if your ears were burning, we were talking about you on Wednesday.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Love you. Okay, so the question Kim had is. One, the peacock dress that you had in the window in New York.
Yes.
If you can share with us how did that come about? Like, how did you end up with that collaboration and the ability to have that work featured there? We're growing and learning.
Okay, so what happened was, because I just recently moved to New York.
Yes.
And I was introduced to a woman by the name of Nancy. She's she does all of like the social media work for a shop in New York in Manhattan called Nitty City.
Yes.
And I was introduced to her, and she was like, "Oh, Gregory, I love your work. Would you mind like doing a presentation at the shop?" And I said, "Of course, I would love to do that." And they said that even if like you can even like put some of your work in the window, and I was like, "Woo!" And so I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, I know exactly what to put in that window."
Okay.
And so so that's what I did.
Okay.
I put that peacock dress in the window. So.
Okay. And then another quick question. What would you tell to an aspiring fiber artist? Because Kim and I just got started. We're new in this whole thing. So we're aspiring. We're finding our niche. We're having these conversations. We're learning. What would you say to us and to others?
I would say to aspiring fiber artists. And I guess for me, it all depends on what you want, where you want to go with this, with the fiber artist, like with whatever avenue you want to go down.
Right.
But for me, because I'm in the fashion arena, and so I would tell people, and just fiber artists in general, learn as much as you can, learn as many stitches as you can. And I find that the problem is that people learn this one stitch and they just go with it the whole way through their career. Okay. And I'm just like, crochet and knit has been here longer, than almost longer than we have been around.
Right.
And so I'm just like, there's so many stitches out there that you need to learn. Okay. And like, don't be afraid to like make mistakes. Don't be afraid to go back. I always tell people, go back to your childhood. Imagine, you know how you used to play dress up all the time? Go back to that time and like, just be creative. Go outside of the box. You don't have to be boxed in. And that's where I find that people always struggle with. They don't ever go out and like look for inspiration. Not necessarily in like crochet or knit or in the fashion industry, just in life and period. Like just watching a movie or listening to music or just, going out in nature. Always just explore, just play around. That's what I tell people all the time. Just play around.
Okay, everybody, that's your challenge. Look around. When you're walking around, look around this week. Post, tag us, let us know what inspired you this week. If it was from childhood, if it was from your surroundings, whatever it is. So that's our quick challenge. Okay, last question, and we'll let you get back. Are you center pull or outside pull? What do? Do you pull from the center or do you pull from the outside of your skein or ball or yarn or whatever?
You know what? And it's crazy that you say that. I don't know. It's like...
So I'm both. I pull from the center if it's red heart or commercial yarn, but I'll ball and pull from the outside in a bowl if it's a natural fiber that I balled.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I think that's where I am right now. It depends. Let me tell you, because I'm working with this Red Heart Super Saver. This message is brought to you by Red Heart Super Saver today. Yes, it is. But with this project, I started not this ball right here, but I started this ball working for both ends.
Okay.
Because I'm doing a double stranded scarf, and so I'm taking one end from the center and the other one from the outside, combining those two until I'm
Look at you. Look at you.
Yeah.
Darling, thank you so much. I can't wait to at some point. So I know it's destiny, but I love you, and I always wish the best for you. So we'll see you online. Have a great day today. Break a leg.
Oh, thank you. Oh God.
Bye. How awesome. Oh man, this has been a fabulous Saturday morning. So we're gonna get Kim back on. Kim got all of her questions. Man, this is Kim's Saturday. So even though I did the interviewing, guys, these were Kim's ideas. These are Kim's faves. So we're gonna get her back on real quick. Get some post-interview comments. I feel like I'm doing a real live broadcast here. We'll get some post-interview comments from Kim because her faves popped on today. Girl, it's your Saturday.
Yeah, you know what? I'm over here all geeked, like New Edition just got on stage or Jill Scott sang my favorite song. I'm like, oh my gosh. I know.
No, but go ahead.
My inspiration or last minute comments are, I do appreciate both Gigi and Gregory getting on the line Thank you so very much for your for your pearls of inspiration,
Yeah.
wisdom, because sometimes it does get discouraging. Sometimes it does, we have our ebbs and our highs and lows, and
Yeah.
it just depends. Hey, rare form. It just depends on how you're feeling and what have you. And I did want to say this because I was trying to keep up with saying hi to people on here. And if I didn't say hi to you, I apologize. I probably didn't see your name or didn't catch your name quick enough. The names were scrolling so fast. So hey to everybody that popped in. Thank you so much for joining us. And then again, a heartfelt thank you to Gigi and Gregory. I know that our paths will cross one day soon, and we'll meet in person, and I'll get to feel that energy.